Hey, what is up guys, RJOD here, back at again with another video, and in today's video, we're going to be addressing what happened in the Mineshaft video. So, if you guys watched that video, there'll be a link down below if you guys want to go watch that. But, we had, other stuff happened in that video that we did not post, and we legally could not post until now, and we're going to be addressing what happened and everything that led up to that point. So you guys start to finish what happened. We're gonna be including clips of what happened. And yeah, not really a funny video today. I mean, we just had to get a video out, and we've been meaning to make this video for a while. So the title said, started off the night. The plan was we were gonna go to an abandoned mine shaft, tunnel, whatever you want to call it, in the woods, and that was the start, and then we were just gonna go down ditch like we usually do. So we leave the house, and that one house that we ding dong ditched in the last video where the guy pulled out a gun, we went to the same house again to begin the night. We knocked on their door. We didn't really get much reaction. We could roll the clip now.
Ooh. Hold on. Ooh. Go. It has a ring doorbell, so go do it. Oh shit, they live right there. Fuck, they just pulled in to that house. He's doing it. It wasn't the guy this time. Oh. Where'd everyone go?
Did you film it though?
Yeah.
Guys, they're looking through the window. We gotta go.
Guys, it was the girl. It's okay. Fuck the car. Don't run. Don't make it suspicious.
Yo, come on side there. Huh?
Why is that hurt?
Yo, it just keeps on slipping off.
Oh, I don't want it.
Oh. Dude, they're looking through the window, I swear. Oh. Wait. Hide. Oh, that's pizza. They're looking through the window. Oh, they're coming. I saw them look through the window. Guys, they were looking through the window. We gotta go. Watch yourself.
Dude, they were looking through the window. I swear they saw me.
After that, we went down to the mine shaft. We had fun. We're having a good time. And we're just gonna say that we went to somebody that we knew. We went to someone's house that we knew. We were gonna ditch them. So we thought that the person was there that we knew from our school, and we thought it'd be funny to go to their house and mess with them. So we did that. We didn't think much of it. We thought it would be like a joke or whatever. Aiden walks up to the house. Their neighbors, the neighbor of the house that we were ditching, they were outside putting groceries away. I forgot they were doing, but they saw us, and we just figured since we're messing with like one of our friends or whatever, that it wouldn't really like matter. Like we're just joking around.
Ding dong ditch.
Come on, man. Maybe over there.
Wait.
Look behind that house.
Wait.
The parking lot of the apartment.
Should we just stay here?
This isn't weird at all.
So Aiden knocks on the door pretty loud.
Focus.
It wasn't too loud to us, but he like banged on it. You guys will hear it in the clip. But there's a truck in their front yard, and we hide behind the truck. And we're not gonna be giving out any information. If we see anything, we're gonna blur everything out. But yeah, so we're not gonna give out any information, no names, no nothing. So Aiden knocks on the door, and Aiden, Hayden. Oh, let me tell you who's with us. Aiden, Hayden, Joe, me, Brody, and Maddox. Maddox is a 7th grader that he's actually pretty chill. He just had to come to my house for a little bit. Sleepovers at my house. But anyway, they all run away, other than me and Joe. We are standing behind the truck, and I'm trying to get footage because I have the camera all the way up in the air, roll the clip. And after that, I bring the camera down. He comes outside. I run because I knew he came outside. Joe didn't hear him come outside. I told Joe to run, but he didn't. Joe got cocky. He started walking. So when he was walking, the guy that was there, I'm not going to say anything, the guy that was there that lived at that house, he came outside and grabbed Joe by his shoulder. And we didn't get this part on video because, again, Aiden had the GoPro on his head and I had the camera in my hands. And I had the camera and we all ran. So anyway, we get in the circle, we're all in like a circle, we were like, we got everybody, and we thought we did, but then I was like, wait, where's Joe? And Maddox comes by, or he runs towards us, he's like, they got Joe, he's on the ground, they got him. And I was the only one that ran back for Joe. Everyone else, they hid in a cul-de-sac or whatever. Aiden will explain to you what happened there, because I don't know what happened with them, but...
Alright, I'm going to take it over from Riley for a second and tell my side of this story. Now, first of all, where we're at is around, this is the house, alright? That's the house. Now, when I ran back through here and up through here. Now, this is where I see Hayden going. Now, this is where I see Hayden running this way. This is the way Hayden runs. Joe and Ryder stay, like, around here somewhere. Brody and Maddox run off this way. Now, then Ryder sees the dude coming, so that's when I come from here running with Hayden. Hayden's gone. I come and run with everyone. And we all end up meeting up around, I would say, down here a little bit, right? Just down there. We then, Maddox then tells us, when I was running back this way, I saw the dude sneaking up on Joe, but I didn't know Joe was still there. I thought Joe ran like everyone else. Joe did not end up running. Maddox tells us, hey, they pinned Joe, because Maddox was still back for whatever reason. And they're like, they pinned Joe. So we all start running back. Ryder gets there first, sees the dude on the ground with Joe, tackling him. Joe's trying to wiggle out. At this point, me, Maddox, and Brody are around right somewhere down here, and the person's mom spots us, and we think, hey, they tackled Joe to keep us there because we did something bad. So I tell Brody Maddox, hey, we can't go back, and we run into this cul-de-sac.
That way, that way.
Now, this cul-de-sac, we end up running and going all the way through here. Our original plan, I see this place, I'm like, hey, let's go there. Like, no, that's straight woods. So then we end up running behind this house, and we hide. Maddox and Brody hide right there. I hide right here. We think the cops are looking for us because our original plan was to run. Our original plan was to run down, hop on the railroad tracks. We were going to take these railroad tracks. But I see a cop in the distance because we saw a cop at Family Express. So I'm guessing it was that cop. So our original plan was to run to the train tracks. We see a cop, so we dip into here. So then, like I said, at this point, I'm right here. They're right here, right? And then, and then over here, in this apartment complex that's over here, Hayden's in the parking lot for this apartment complex. He's around here just somewhere. We don't know exactly where. Me, Brody, Max, I don't have any footage of this because I didn't want to be recording. We're looking for, anyway, we have a friend who lives in these apartment blocks. We call them, they say, hey, you can come over. We end up don't going because we see cop after cop after cop going down there. Eventually, after what felt like an hour, it was actually probably only 20 minutes, Ryder, Joe, back at their house. Me, Max, Brody. My dad comes, picks us up. We run our lives out from back here to my dad's car that's around here. We book it all the way back to Ryder's house. Now, that's all I have for my story. I'm going to give it back to Ryder.
I ran back to Joe, and the neighbors that were putting the groceries away or whatever, they were in the yard. Joe was on the ground getting choked out by the guy. I was over there, and I was getting blocked. Like, I couldn't help Joe. I was screaming, yelling. And basically, Joe eventually got out. The guy, he had a gun, and he pulled it out, and he threatened to shoot Joe. That's really where it escalated a lot. Like, I understand he was trying to detain Joe, but they were like, when I came over there, like, don't go anywhere. I was like, okay, I'm not leaving. Like, I'll stay here. But when Joe got out of it, it was a little, like, extra, you know? So we didn't really expect him to pull out a gun, but it wasn't really like he like aimed it at him or anything. He just like lifted up his shirt, and there was a holster and the gun was right there. And me and Joe were scared for our lives. So Joe gets out eventually. He drops his glasses and his phone on the ground or whatever. If Joe didn't drop his stuff, we were just gonna get out of there with everybody because we don't know where everyone went. At this point, it's just me and Joe in that yard. Everyone else is hiding. Hayden went the exact opposite way of everybody, and like when we ran, he went the exact opposite way. So he went this way, Hayden went that way, and everyone else went that way. And then that's when I ran back and stuff. But we didn't know where Hayden was until the cops came. So one cop car shows up. We don't think it's gonna be a big deal. The reason the cops got called was because other person that lived there thought that something bad was gonna happen. That the guy that would live there was gonna do something bad. That's why she called the cops. I guess when Aiden knocked on the door, it sounded like gunshots. We could roll the clip again. Not to us, it didn't really sound like gunshots, but I can understand if you're in your house and it sounds like gunshots. But I don't know. I don't. We would never do that to anybody. We didn't mean that much harm. The people that, or the person that we were gonna go see that was there, like our friend or whatever. She wasn't there. She was at our friend or whatever. They weren't at their house. They were at a friend's house. So now what do? Cops show up. Me and Joe are standing right next to each other. 1 or 2 cops show up. They ask us questions or whatever. The guy that was there, he was acting all crazy. I don't know. But then 2 more cop cars show up. And Hayden, when the cops are there, he comes out of nowhere and he gets involved or whatever. I don't know why he came out. It was pretty dumb. But he came out and we have this all on video. I told Joe while this was happening, I texted, or I didn't text, I'm stupid. I whispered right next to him, I was like, you should film this because, you know, obviously for that content, but what if something does happen? So they ask for our names and stuff. We get to tell our side of the story. They get to tell their side of the story. The other person that lives in that house, the lady, she knew me. I've known her for a while. She's known me. She's like, their family's good friends with my neighbor. It's like I know them. So she was kind of like, she was lenient. So she didn't really like care. She was like, I know him. I could vouch for him. I know him. I know him. So cops are there asking us questions. Joe's recording. Hayden shows up. And then I call my mom. My mom eventually comes pick us up. We got videos in the back of my mom's car of the 8 cop cars. But I don't really know what happened in the cul-de-sac. Everyone got picked up, but then everyone still came back to my house when we finished the sleepover. It didn't go as expected. But we're gonna take more precaution. I don't know if we're gonna do that anymore. Maybe off, like I have no idea what we're gonna do, but we definitely are never gonna go there again.